What's good, everyone? What is good? Welcome back to the channel with yours truly. Of course, it's Machiavelli. Oh, Jesus. What a great way to start a new series, right? With a big ass yawn. With a big ass yawn. What a great way to start the series. But anyways, guys, welcome back to the channel with yours truly, of course, Machiavelli. You know it. Back again with another video. What am I doing? What's my intro again? Hold on, I'm gonna do this one more time. Okay, ready? Okay. Welcome back to the channel. Huh. Well, good, everyone. Welcome back to the channel with yours truly, of course, Machiavelli. Hope y'all having a great day today. So today we're back with another part. Oh, Jesus, my God. This is not another part. This is the first part of a new series. Yes, guys, it's finally back. It's been 4 days since the last part. Well, it's finally back, y'all. It's City Living Part number 2 / Vamps. That's gonna be the name of the series. I was gonna do Vampire Academy, but it's not really like an academy, so I just went Vamps. It's cooler, and I'm really excited to do this. It took me a while to finish. Like, I've been like creating characters and choosing houses and like making sure that like fixing the storyline and all that from season 1 to mix up with this series, to make sure everything's okay, because there's a lot that has happened, which I'll be explaining to you a little bit later into this part. This part's gonna be pretty long because there's a lot I gotta say, like a lot I got to say. But if you're new to my channel and if it's your first time watching my videos, welcome to my channel. What's good? My name is Malik. My name is Malik. Yeah, of course. I was born with that name. My name is Malik, but on YouTube I go as Machiavelli or Mac, your choice. It doesn't really matter with me. I roll with both. And welcome to my channel. I am a cool kid. Lies, straight lies. I'm a very goofy person. That's true. I'm all over the place. I love to have fun. I love to have drama to my stories. I love to follow storylines. That's just my thing to do. Like, all these characters I'm playing with right now has storylines. And I hope y'all enjoy it too. So welcome to my channel. What's good? What's good? What's good? Dab to you. Dab it out. I know I had to tell someone must have hit that dislike button once I said dab, but it's okay. I'll keep it rolling. But anyways, guys, so today we're doing that. And also, if it's your first time watching this series and you haven't even watched season 1 of City Living, that is fine, y'all. Don't have to go back. I'm gonna explain to you what happened. Well, I'm not gonna explain to you right now, but later on, like throughout the series, you're gonna get little snippets of what happened in season 1, and if you also want to listen to what happened after the whole thing in season 1, stay to the end. It's really good drama. So it's up to you if you guys want to watch it or not. But this part's just an introduction to this series and the beginning of this series. So hope you're excited for it. Like I said before, you don't need to go back and watch the other parts. Like, it's okay. It's not really a continuation. It's like a whole new different story, because with these characters, there's nothing really going on. It's with the other characters where there was something going on. So these characters are brand new. Nothing really going on with them. Hope you're excited for it. So let's get into it. Okay, so anyways, guys, let's start off with our characters right now. So we got Yuki Bear. Yes, guys, I'm playing with Yuki. I told you guys this back in season 1. I wanted to play with Yuki so bad. She's like such a fun character. And when I realized I had a storyline for this series, I'm like, yes, I'm using Yuki. I needed an adult, and I thought she'd be really fun to play with, so I'm using Yuki. And plus, she's really close with my actual family, so I was like, why not? They would perfectly let her be in charge of Maya. And then, of course, the second character, as I just said, is going to be Maya from My City Living. Maya Eastman. She's Kara's daughter. Kara Eastman is the person I played with in My City Living LP. This is her daughter. This is Roman's daughter too. What's Roman's last name again? Roman something. I don't remember Roman's last name, but this is their daughter. They had a child together, and they had Maya. So this is Yuki. I gave her a haircut for sure, and I make sure I dyed it purple because you know Yuki loves to keeping it fresh, loves to change it up. She loves to be her, and I feel like giving her a different colored hair would definitely be something she would do. I give her that. Light makeup. She's very cute. I changed her eyes. It used to be, I think it was like gray or blue, something like that. So I just changed it to like this greenish blue ones. Really pretty. Like it on her. Wearing a choker. Then she's wearing a very colorful outfit because, we live in Forgotten Hollows, and Forgotten Hollows was very depressing and sad. So we needed some colorfulness, some happiness in this LP. So I gave her a very colorful look. And then I gave her some of these shoes. Like, guys, I haven't even touched their like formal outfits. Like, I haven't touched it. I haven't touched it since she was a kid. I'm not gonna be using it for now, so I'll touch it in like little by little. Like, I love doing everyday outfits, but I don't really like doing everything else. Like, I even touched that. So let me just switch this up. Take this hat off. That hat's terrible. Put you in some of those. Eye color back to that. And then top can stay no, hold up, guys, give me a second. I just like, no, I just changed the bottoms. Where's some tights at? And give you some black tights. Take off socks. Jeez, my bad. Put that back on. Put that back on. Okay, we're getting there. Sorry, guys. We're getting there. Perfect. Better. That looks better, at least. And then we'll just give her some black shoes. Black runners. Okay, we're good. So Candy's gonna be working out. That's her sleepwear, and then we got her party wear. Like I said before. Oh, I actually did do her party wear. Oh, this is from before. Just change her hair then. Like, why not? It matches the theme, so let's keep it going. Where's her hair at again? This is her hair. That cut. That cut. Which one was color? It was purple, right? Here we go. That color. Okay. So her what's called party outfit. Why not? I think she had this from before. And then her swimwear. Let's do a different swimwear too. Alright, let's do this one. Okay. There we go. Miss Candy over here. She has, oh my god, she got packs. Jesus, Candy. Do you work out? Yes, she does. Does she even lift? Yes, she does. Okay, most likely. But this is Candy Bear. I'll tell you about her story in just a second. Let me introduce my next character, my near and dear child to my heart. I was here. I was there since the day she was born. Except before, you don't have to go back. It's okay. You don't worry about it. But I'll tell you about their skills. I'll talk about that in a second. And it goes off with their story by them too, what their traits based off of. So I'll tell you about that in a second. So this is her every day. She goes to a private school right now, and I'll tell you how she got to the private school. But this is her outfit. I still have some kids I need to add to the private school, and I do not have the get to school mod because they added random. Like, I was gonna get it, but then I tried it out, and after it didn't work the first time, and it was messing up my game. But then when it did work, I went to the school, and half of the kids that I put in this game for the what's called the schooling thing didn't even show up. I got some random Sims in my game. It was stupid. So I was like, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to change up every single teen in this world to have this outfit. I'd rather not. But anyway. Yawn number 2. Jeez, I'm on a roll today. So this is her school outfit. You can see a lot of kids around the neighborhood wearing this because it's a private school outfit that she got into. And then this is her second everyday outfit. Her hair it was a different hair, but it's okay. It can stay. Second everyday. Okay. And then this is her formal. Guys, I told you I didn't touch it. I just popped a dress on her and I let it go. And then her sleepwear and her workout. And then her party is very basic, but hey, it matches her. And then her swimwear. There you go. Very simple, very easy. Take out those. Now, who goes swimming with sandals on? If you do, I'm not dissing. I'm not dissing. It's like I never thought they'd get wet and I get ruined. So, anyways, moving on. So that's pretty much them. So let me get into their storyline real quick. So we got a Yuki Bear over here, the feisty, knowledgeable loner who likes to be by myself. She's a geek, but she loves exploring different things. So pretty much, if you didn't going off with season 1, she was very close to her sister, of course, Candy. They were very they are a very tight knit family, and they loved each other. But Candy got married to this really awful. Well, at the time he was a really nice dude, but then got divorced. Later on because he cheated on her, but they cheated on her. But before that, when they got married, they had triplets together. Yes, triplets. I was shocked too. So they had triplets together, and then when they had triplets, everything was good. And after they got divorced, and then Candy was by herself with the triplets, and she just couldn't handle them by herself. So Yuki was planning on, once she graduated from high school, she wanted to leave and go somewhere else. She wanted to venture somewhere else out of Willow Creek, out of Windenburg, because that's where she grew up. That's all she knows is Windenburg, and she's a very and she loves to explore. She loves to go see new things. I don't know why she has the thirsty trait, but we're gonna keep it going. She loves to experience new things and all that. So once her brother-in-law left her sister, she had to like stay back and help take care of the kids with Candy and help her out. But now Candy is doing good. She's actually dating someone else, which we'll talk about that later, and someone else, and everything's good. So she decided it was time for her to leave. And exactly when she was ready to leave, she's looking through brochures of different cities to go to. She found the brochure for what's it called, a brochure for, what's it called again? Forgotten Hollow, and there was a house there for a very cheap price. And she said, "Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Why not? New start, brand new. Why not? Let's go for it. I'm excited." So she's gonna go ahead, and she said, "Okay, I'm gonna do it." So she said to do that, and plus, why not? Like that's pretty much it. She's a very go-getter person. She's not afraid to do what she wants to do, and she wants to do it. So she did it. She did it, and now she's at Sleepy Hollow, and that's pretty much how she got there. And now, how do you guys say that Maya got there? Because Maya's not even like related to her, but pretty much let's go all the way back. So when Miles was a kid, she would always get visited by the monster under her bed. It happens to everyone, but it happened to her a lot as a kid, a lot. And there's been so many times where instead of running to her parents, she just went there and communicate with the monsters. And she's always been, and once she found out the monsters were real, she was already like a teenager by then, but she always thought they were real. She always thought they were real every single day when she was a kid, because she'd always come. But instead of like scaring her most of the time, they fascinated her. They made her like wonder, wow, are there actual other things other than humans in this world? And then one day she heard the sound. And she thought it was a monster under the bed. And so she came out the bed and she started talking under the bed. But she thought, I'm not hearing anything. I'm not hearing anything back. And then she heard something out the window. When she went to look out the window, she saw a bat lying on the tile of her window on the roof. And she was like, wow, how did a bat get here? Because there's no bats in her area. She lived in Willow Creek. There's no bats in Willow Creek. And she was wondering how the heck that bat got there. And she was only, like, say, 13 at this time when it happened. So that happened. And then when she was looking at the bat, something strange happened. That bat turned into a human. Yes, it turned into a human right in front of her eyes. And she was shook. Shook. She couldn't believe what was going on. She's like, whoa. No. What? No way. She literally said that. And she was just staring at the bat because she was like, this makes no sense. How could a bat be human? And then when the person on the bat woke up, he showed her fangs, and he showed them the eyes, and she just knew something was not right. She knew, like, even from the bat thing, she knew that this was not a normal human. And when the human, oh, well, she's a human, of course. When the vampire, he's a vampire. When the vampire, she didn't know it was a vampire at the time though. But when the vampire looked at Maya in the eye, they literally held contact for like literally a good 5 minutes. She wasn't even scared. She was just amazed and so fascinated that was even possible. But then she remembered his face. Remember that he was a young boy at the time. He was like around, you could say, 15, 14. I know, guys. I know vampires don't age, but hey, in my game, they age, okay? They age. Because it has to go with the storyline. So that happened. Okay, so she saw him, and after she was always fascinated. But ever since after that day, she's always been fascinated in the supernatural. She studied about them. She has her parents about, Mom, do you know anyone that can turn from a human into a bat who has fangs and glowing eyes and like these scars on their faces? She's like, honey, are you talking about a vampire? She's like, what's a vampire? He's like, exactly what you told me about, exactly what you described. She's like, what? And after from that on, she like researched it, and she talked to her mom, tried to make her mom believe in vampires, but her mom's like, vampires don't exist, honey. They don't. Do you want to go to a mental hospital? I'm joking about that. But they honestly, no one believed her. No one believed that vampires ever existed in this world. No one thought that vampires would ever exist in this world. And so, but she knew in her heart that ever since she saw that boy's face, and ever since she saw the eyes and him turning from a bat, and just the look that he gave her about the need and the want, and she just was so fascinated by it that it took over her life, and she got so smart, and she studied, and then she found out about this school in Forgotten Hollow about the supernatural. Where rumors goes that a lot of the students that go there are into the supernatural and that are supernatural creatures, but no one could confirm it. No one could say that is true. It was this article that was made a long time ago, and that really stood up for her because she had no other clues, right? So why not? So to get into that school, she needed to take this exam, and she did really good in it, and she got into the school. And the exam was really on vampires, so she was good at that because she studied it. But anyways, so she took the exam, she got into the school, but now she had no other place to live until Yuki told Candy that she's moved to Forgotten Hollow. Then Candy told Kara, and then Maya overheard Kara talking to Candy about it, and then told Candy, and then asked her mom if she can live with her. And her mom was like, of course, she was afraid because of the rumors about the vampires. But then she's like, Mom, I thought you said vampires don't exist. Then she got her mom like, oh, well, you're right. And then she let her go. That's pretty much what happened. So now Maya's at her school trying to find the truth about vampires, trying to find that vampire that saw her that day, because ever since that day, she just could not get him and his colorful eyes out of her mind. And that's where we're at right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the storyline. It was really fun to make up. I know I was all over the place while I said it. I tried to keep it very narrow, very to the point, because there's a whole other stuff that's going on, but I'll explain that more in episode 1. This is episode 0. If you guys don't know, I always do an episode 0 because episode 0 is the filler episode. It's like the information episode. It's the get to know the characters episode, and you just got to know the characters. So I hope y'all enjoy. I hope y'all excited for this. I hope y'all excited for this Let's Play as I am. I'm super psyched. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna end off this part here. Stay tuned to 0 Part 5 to get the scoop on what's been happening with everyone in the world. I just hit my hand. So yeah, stay tuned to 0 Part 5, and you'll be getting a scoop if you were here from last season, or you just wanna watch just because you want to fill in what happened. Stay tuned because I'll be uploading that right next, so you can see what happened on with Kara and Valentino and Ray and how everyone else is doing and all that, to get you guys a little update on what's going on, because right now it's been a month and a lot has happened. So anyways, guys, hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a comment down below, of course, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. As always, stay tuned for part 1, which will be out hopefully tomorrow. I don't even know. But yeah, deuces. Yeah.